Alright, guys, so today we're going to be trying to establish a communist world order as the Soviet Union, even attempting to last it into the modern day if possible. Now, why am I doing this? Because I'm trying to farm content here and I want stuff that makes people click, so, yeah, please subscribe. I'm desperate. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But maybe by sounding too desperate, I already made like half the people just click off already. But okay, I'm yapping. And I do apologize for the random pop ups, I'm still pretty new. But actually, though, let's get started. So, first, I think it's good that we get an understanding of where we're at in the world. So, and for those who don't know, HDI is basically a way of measuring quality of life within a country. So, yeah, it's important that we know this if we want to establish ourselves solidly. I mean, alright, this is interesting stuff. Yeah, we're less developed in the West, but we're better than some countries. Alright. This isn't bad actually. We can work with this. A little above average. This a little above median, I mean. This is fine. So, the first thing we want to do is actually I think we could do with assimilating another country into the union. So, and I do apologize if the keyboard noises are too loud. I'm a loud typer, so yeah. But whatever. Let's simulate into the future. Well, that worked. Well, the United States never liked us. Oh wait, the US, France, UK, those countries don't like us, so it's fine. Oh, Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia is an interesting one. We need to get them on our side. And what I'm planning is slowly eating up these nations so I can establish a new line of puppet states eventually. So the next thing we want to do is have a talk with China in order of creating in just establishing that we're cool with each other. So let's go into chats. Let's start with China. I'm not sure if the Warsaw Pact exists yet, but let's just assume it does. Yeah, so we can get these Chinese to be a part of this. Yeah. Using their language, it's gonna really get to them. At least I hope. This is the cheapest AI other than the free one, but it should work. In the previous games, it worked fine. Alright, iron out the finer details. Hmm, I'm not exactly sure what to put for this. So, yes, this should work. Alright then. Let's jump 3 months. Stuff's gonna happen. This should work. And next, we should try aligning some of the more neutral nations onto our side. And what we're gonna do next is we're gonna initiate a diplomatic chat with a country like. Let's go with. Who is interesting? I think Ethiopia is gonna give us a stronghold in Africa. We can align several independent African nations onto our side. Fair, fair. So I gotta say some stuff to like convince them. This might be risky, but it's worth it, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes. Yeah, yeah. Let's just get this deal over with. All we want is for them to be allies. Yeah, looks like a decent deal. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just skimming this, which I'm definitely not skimming, but whatever. But actually, let's try to win over a more powerful nation. India. So much potential. But I know they're not going to just budge. So we need to make them budge. But alas, that will be the end of part one of establishing a new Soviet world order. Part two is hopefully going to be longer, but that should do it for this video. And don't get and let's not lie, I in my opinion that was a pretty good cliffhanger. Okay, what do I say now? Just like this is awkward. To the one person that's still here, thank you for staying with me for all this time. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and click the end screen. Goodbye. Okay, that's actually weird. Okay, who is still watching at this point? Tell me, why are you here? Why haven't you clicked off? Whatever, I'm actually ending the video now.